Welcome to session 8. Over the last number of weeks, we've journeyed through the first 7 sessions. We looked at our breathing patterns. We also spent time looking at the way we stand and what we stand for in life. We looked at the possibility of reaching out into the world, maintaining good boundaries, and opening our hearts so that we can receive. We spent time exploring the possibility of letting go, especially letting go concepts and ideas that we've outgrown, things that no longer serve our living. We've looked at finding the courage to step across the threshold, to embrace our greater potential. From there, we looked at what holds us back in life. And then finally in session 7, we looked at the masks that we've been convinced to wear during life, what it's like for us to be seen in a more authentic expression of self, to be able to embrace intimacy. Here we are in session 8. In session 8, we'll be looking at the torsions and the rotations that exist specifically in the lower body. I believe that all movement in the upper body stems from successful movement in the lower body. So in particular in session 8, we'll look at the legs and how they relate to the pelvis and supporting the pelvis. Looking at the joints in the ankles and the knees, obviously. So as we begin to unwind these torsions, we'll see greater alignment occurring in the body. What does greater alignment introduce? Well, it introduces a feeling of lightness, a feeling of greater function, even feeling taller and being more balanced. We'll also explore the ability to move from the core. When we move from core, there's an efficiency found in the body that supports this sense of ease and grace, and as I always think of the word, fluidity. When we do this, we shift from a body that's been described in tension, torsion, and compression to one of length, breadth, and depth. It's only when we experience depth that we can travel down and rediscover our core center, and from there reconnect with our sense of groundedness. Session 8 is mostly to do with the unwinding of these rotations. So rather than being forced to turn away from ourselves, that we can at last turn into our true self.